Hello everybody, and I wanted to talk about a topic that I've been wanting to address for a long time, and it's about social media. In the recent reflux of social mediaisms and everybody posting social media content online, I thought this might be a great time to address this factor. For someone who's been a fan personality and doing fandom for a long time, I feel like we don't talk about this. And now we talk about over excessiveness and what we should post and what our employers are looking for, what our families and everything with the whole social content, how far do we go? I feel like there is a boundary, and I've learned recently in terms of the social media landscape that there are do's and don'ts, and I've been failing at a lot of them. I had to go back and just for myself just ease off on the posting, so I haven't posted constantly as I like to. It's because the hours of my professional life and personal life have crossed over, and so I felt now is a good time to talk about it. We normally don't talk about the social anxieties of, life itself. And I feel like we're regretting, a lot of things that we post. At the time, it might be, a great idea and everything. But I feel like, at this point now, we see so much social media out there. And you know what? Social media isn't really real, guys. So I just want you to know, it's just certain personalities of ourselves that we want to share with you. And I don't think a lot of our families or people around us understand. This is just a way of us expressing ourselves. We cannot share this information with you because of the criticism and the negativity and no positivity. And I feel like it's sad because I've had to pull up myself because of certain comments in my family life. In terms of what I can post and what I can't post. I had to secretly just leave altogether. It was really sad. I was very disgruntled about things that I posted, and I'm sure a lot of you agree. I feel like we haven't been able to focus on a topic like this because of anxieties and overposting, and I feel like I had to also just break away from it. With the popularity and the contests and the liking and everything, I had to take time for myself. And because I've been sick as well, I've slowly come back, but I always want to make a main focus for this. And I feel like the people that are supposed to help us in the most greatest time of need hasn't helped us. It's all about the negativity, about what you post, about what your professional life is, about your own personal life, and the criticism that comes with it. And I feel like we should stop that negativity. We should move to positivity. This is to help us. Yes, YouTube isn't real. That's just our personality. Any shows that related to YouTube stars or Instagram stars or Vine stars, we all have personal lives. And we might not be as famous as the next person we want to be famous to, but this is not why we got into it. It's just to show that we express ourselves better this way than we do with other people because they just don't get it. And they question our theories and a question on our abilities and all of that social marketing stuff. And to be able to feel like you're not accepted no matter what you do, I think you should all be accepted. I feel like in this society now, we have disbanded and we have so much negativity and slinging and back and forth and, jealousy and all that stuff. And I feel like we don't address that enough because we're just so caught up in our own personal lives and what other people think that we just don't think for ourselves. And when we don't think for ourselves, we just think about how people will be accepting of us. And I think even I forget, and I'm honestly not popular, but to have being mistaken for just other people as well, the focusality of everything, it gets a little overwhelming. For anybody who just hates the fact that we got somewhat popular through social media, that's just because they just feel like it's our safety, and I understand that. it's just been really, really super hard for me as a person to, get out what I want to get out because of the setbacks I've been having in the last few months of everything, and being determined to do things better. And I hope you guys understand that. I love social media, and you guys have put me, you ladies and everybody have put me on the platform, ladies and gentlemen, and I appreciate that. Without your support, you know what, I don't know if I could be a sane human being, and I don't think a lot of us can be, because we can't just go to our family sometimes. I mean, great kudos for you guys who have family that understands, but it's for people who see, like, people like myself that are like the artistic types and feel like, you can't make money out of this, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do everything. I feel like we've done a social injustice, and I feel like that is the most negativity thing that we've ever done, and it makes me sad, and I just want to cry, because this makes us human. And to share that with our family and close friends who don't understand, we feel like we just didn't let ourselves down, we let everybody else around us down. It is hurtful and painful, and the reality is that when we do post ourselves, we want to share with everybody who is just feeling the same way to be accepting of us. And we haven't been able to do that because there's so much criticism in the professional world, in your personal world, and everything you do in between. It's a judgment call. And I feel like that's so negative. We forget the positive. I've had to be a totally different person because of it. It's been hard. It's been really hard on me, and I didn't want it to be, but because of circumstances and my determination to get myself better and to find a better change in this society, I've had to lay back on my posting. It's been a challenge. But what you guys see online isn't really sometimes who we are in person. We have so many issues, just like everybody else. We're all human. And I think with the criticisms that we've been getting in the last, few months to a year about what we should post, the over-excessiveness, and how much do we draw the line? We haven't been able to draw the line properly. And I feel like this is why everybody who has posted, last year successfully has now gone back to the drawing board and, retire and just rest and take it easy because of the criticism of how you post things and the wording and everything in between. I think we've now, I officially say, we've lost who we are as human beings. And losing ourselves to be accepted by everybody just because it's right and it's just. It's been a not very good journey for a lot of us. Sure, we had our downfalls and we had our highs, but we always have to keep determined and always be determined to keep it going. For those people who have made a success out of, being an online celebrity or an online personality, this journey hasn't been easy for us because it's always been no. And it's been a tough decision. And I've had to pull out so many times because of it. I don't really care about the views and everything. Sometimes it's great, but it has taken a toll on me. And to be candid with you, all your favorite celebrities and stars that have, their own channels and everything, it's not what it's all cracked up to be. I've had the longest journey in a decade trying to make it. And maybe I'm going all of this a little bit wrong, but I've had to dial back a little bit so I could be determined and focused in my professional life and not be stuck in one place forever, and that's something I'm working toward. To all the supporters, who, even if you're the most asshole person or the most jerkiest person, you guys have lent a hand. And all those people who I expected to be there kind of like just left or just got really busy. I understand you have your own personal life. But I for those people who I didn't expect to leave a landing hand, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I hope to do more topics like this because we don't do this very often. But, being an online fan of personality or being an online celebrity or an actor or an actress in this field who's doing blogging and vlogging, the journey hasn't been easy. It looks great on camera, but at the end of the day, it isn't real life. We all have to focus, sacrifice, and work and get money and make it so that you can live vicariously through us. And I think that's what we are all doing. We're vicariously living through other people. We forget to be human. And for those people who have made sacrifices to post videos of their daily lives, we want to do it. We want to share our lives with you. It's just the negativity of like family and friends that don't get it that has made it a little bit of a stuck road for a lot of us. And it has been really, really, really painful. And to leave what I love for a little bit has given me a greater sense of what I'm capable of and posting in the future. But I hope to come back soon, and when I'm more focused and more determined, you'll see more of these. But thank you guys, and you know what? I couldn't have been here without you guys, and thank you for all your love and support. So just be you. Do what you love, and don't let anybody just tear you down. I've had to go into the shadows, and this is what I'm doing right now. And it is unfortunately really, really painful, like I expressed it. I hope for those people who have been watching and tuning in and been accepting of what I've been doing in the last few years. Thank you guys. So not tears of sadness, this is tears of joy. And I love you guys for all your support. And this is the hardest journey that I've had to dial back and leave what I love behind. But thank you guys. You know what? Almost doing this for a decade. I appreciate, everything that everybody supported what I've done, and has never left me a negative comment. I super appreciate that for everything, and even when my back is up and against the wall, I know that I got your, love and support, and I couldn't be here without you guys. So thank you so much, and I hope to do more of these in the future. Peace and one love.